No. Yeah. Alright, let's check to make sure we got everything we need. We got a picture. We don't have any sound because we don't have headsets on. I feel like I had to change them. Camera works. Switch. Yep, we didn't switch. God, that took forever. If the music is too loud, let us know. I've got a couple things going. Go back to the stove real quick. Got a little midweek stream. Ran out of soup, so I got to make a little bit of soup to get us through the rest of the week. So that's what we're going to be doing here. On the side over there is some little pastas. So we're doing some chicken with vegetable soup with pasta. Going to thicken it a little bit, just so it's got a little body to it and it's not super thin. Got the water, look at that, we're prepared, already boiling for the pasta. So we're going to drop that in. Not gonna lie, when I saw cooking soups, expected to just see a Heinz can. Nice. No, that's not what I do. We cook everything from scratch. So we're gonna go in with the pasta. Welcome in, by the way. I can't see your name because you're a first-time chatter. I appreciate that. Whoa, what happened? Rad Gamer 05. There we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we're going in with the pasta. I'm gonna set a timer for 8 minutes. And the reason that is, I'm going to undercook it just a little bit. Come back to the cutting board for me. While that's cooking, we've got our other pot going. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in it, and we're going to toast some vegetables in there.
Can you hear the audio?
Can you hear the audio?
Okay, yeah, you can.
Little what?
Little al dente.
Exactly, a little al dente. You know your terms. How's the music volume, if you don't mind me asking? I don't have a headset yet to do this with, so I can test it before we get started. So I always have to ask my first chatter if the music is okay. Make sure we're not talking too loud.
Oh, that's good.
Good, just in the background. Good. Yeah, music today is provided by, son, you'll have to say it. I can't.
The 8-Bit Big Band.
8-Bit Big Band on YouTube. I always like to give the music a shout out because we certainly didn't do it.
That's right.
We like to listen to it though. So, the vegetables, it's just going to be a little bit of a rough dice. They'll all go in at the same time, so there'll be a little chopping here going on for a minute. Emotes, I forgot about that. I've been working on my emotes for the past couple days. They haven't all been approved yet, but there should be some there. I'm just curious to see what they look like in the stream. So if you just want to pop off on all those right quick.
Just a home cook or a professional?
Right now I'm a home cook. I spent about 25 years managing restaurants. And then I was paid professionally to cook for about 3 years back in the 2010, 11, 12 period. But not professionally trained. Never professionally trained. Well, for management I was professionally trained, but for cooking I wasn't. I just like to read cookbooks and look up things online and I like good food. If you could actually see me, you would probably say, yeah, I bet you do like good food. I'm a big boy. Big boy. So I look up recipes from all around the world and see if I can get my hands on the ingredients.
Did a laughing emoji.
Say again?
Did a laughing emoji.
Laughing emoji, yeah. Is it the one that I put in there, or is it a different one?
No, it's a different. It's the crying laughing.
Oh, I got you. So we've done several different, like this Sunday, we're doing burrito tacos and some sort of a soup for next week. Actually, Sunday soup is kind of similar to this soup right here, except there's no pasta in it. It's a broccoli, cheddar, potato, and chicken soup. Every Sunday at 10 o'clock. Usually a couple of hours, sometimes runs a little longer. My wife helps me out with that one. We've come to rather enjoy it. I think my son and my daughter, they like the eating part. Goodness gracious. It's getting a little warm. But as you can see, carrots, onions, celery, chicken of course, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, probably going to put a little bit of thyme, oregano and basil, and then of course chicken. And the pasta will be added towards the end, or at the end. It goes in the refrigerator and we'll munch on it for the next couple days. And what I'm fixing to do is I'll make a very loud noise, so if you're wearing headsets, I'd recommend either turning the volume down or taking the headset off for a minute. Because whenever I put these vegetables in this pan, it's going to make a pretty loud sizzle noise. Get a little color on them. Tastes better when they got some color.
Yeah.
No color, no flavor. Oh. But I try to add in some little tips and tricks that I've learned over the years to make things easier in the kitchen that are done in professional kitchens that most people don't know about at home. Here comes the sizzle. It's going to get loud. I'll go back to the stove. Man, what the garlic is always going to do. Somebody definitely needs to come up with smell-o-vision. Give that a stir up. Couple pinches of salt. Using all natural sea salt. A little bit extra. Big pinch of pepper. A little bit of granulated garlic. I would normally use garlic cloves, but some garlic has more garlic cloves. So. And about a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. A little bit of heat. Pop the top off my onions. check it for al dente. Beautiful. A little more toothsome than what you would normally pull it out, but it's got to go into the soup, which is going to cook it even more. I'm going to hit it with some cold water to stop the cooking process. Hopefully that water's not too loud in the microphone. Whenever we can, we'll have to get a third camera to go over the sink. We got a fourth camera for the stove. And bring the heat down on that just a touch. What am I doing next? Oh. Get some chicken broth. Homemade chicken broth. Made this last weekend, I think it was. I'm going to go in with about a teaspoon of oregano. Yeah. Whoa. That's too much. Teaspoon of oregano. Or oregano. And a teaspoon of basil. Roughly, yeah. A little more laid back on the midweek stream because it ain't got to be exacto. It's just a little quick soup I'm throwing together. Key thing is tasting it at the end and adjusting to what we like. Here's the pasta ready to go. Chicken, I'm going to start chopping up the chicken a little bit. Add a little bit of broth to that first though. It's drying out on here. A little bit of broth. Thicken this up with a little bit of roux here in a little bit. For now, get some chicken breast out. Maybe but 2 or 3. Throw this chicken in there. You can also cook this chicken in a pan and shred it up, which is what I'll be doing Sunday. But for today, I'll show you the other method. Just chunk it up. Little bite-sized pieces. That'll help flavor the broth a little bit. Not a lot to talk about, huh?
Mm-mm.
Just let the music play.
What?
Thoughts run through my head. How to make these midweek streams more exciting.
It's a little hard to.
Alright.
Oh.
So,
NatoRat44 says hi.
what's up, Nat? Welcome in. Fixing to drop this chicken in the soup. It's exciting times. Boom. How does he does it?
How does he does it?
How does he does it? All that chicken. And of course, gotta wash my hands, wash cutting board. Got chicken guts all over everything. Well, not guts. Soak them up.
Nothing much, just got up.
Nothing much, just got up.
Good morning.
Starting your new rap career? Is that your first bar of your new rap career? Just got up.
Nothing much.
Australia?
Or a late riser.
Or late riser. Works night shift, maybe?
Could be it.
All kinds of options.
I had a friend who worked night shift at a job for a long time.
Oh, goodness. Move that camera down a little bit closer to the pot. No swing. No swing that way. Try to get a little closer to that pot. All I'm doing is washing the cutting board and the knife and my hands from the chicken. And then their soup is just going to simmer for a minute so that chicken cooks through. We'll add a little bit of thickening agent. Actually, we'll add some more broth to it. See where we're at. Flavor-wise, once we can taste it, gotta get a little bit of cook on the chicken.
Looks yum.
It looks yum, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Chicken, celery, carrots, onions, chicken broth.
You name all the seasonings?
With their seasonings in there, okay? Salt, pepper, basil, oregano.
Salt, pepper, bagel, basil, and oregano.
Bagel is in the bread or bagel is in the bird?
Right. Or Bengal, as in a tiger. Or
Bengal is in like a bracelet.
a type of a bracelet.
English sucks.
It certainly can at times, that's for sure. Pull our seasonings over here just in case we need more. Cut that heat back up. We're going to bring that up. Throw in some more broth. Some of that broth, bruv.
Homemade broth.
That's right. Homemade broth just this past weekend, I do believe. Or was it last weekend? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
My days run together sometime. Give me one of them little bowls. go, and then put that one up.
I gotta go now. Can't wait to see the finished result.
Well, appreciate you stopping in. Have a great day, or evening, or morning, or afternoon, whatever it might be. I'll make a little bit of roux in this little cup right here. So I'm going to take about a tablespoon and a half of butter. And the camera's going to go for a little trip because I got to get in the microwave.
Thanks, see ya.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I'm just melting the butter, getting it hot. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the same amount of flour, so about a tablespoon and a half of flour to make a roux. But I got to have hot grease to do that, or hot oil, fat of some sort. There we go.
Cool.
Just slide the camera out of the way whenever you need to. So in here is a tablespoon of flour. So to make the roux, it's just equal parts flour to equal parts fat. Seems like I say that a lot on my streams. I make a lot of roux. You end up with this little bit of a pasty type mixture. But you can't see right now, can you? And just like that, you can. It's magic. It's not even a post edit. It's a real life edit.
Real life edit.
Is that how it works? Real life? You gotta edit. Sometimes you have to edit yourself in life.
Yeah.
That's about what you're looking for right there. Maybe a little more flour. What happens is this becomes a thickening agent whenever it gets into water, or liquid I should say. It thickens everything up, gives you a nice little body to a soup. Unless you're making a thin soup, then you don't use a roux, you just leave it like it is right now. Primo. That's it for the roux. It's going quick. We're going to be done here in about 10 minutes. Cool. Open up this other can of broth.
There we go.
Straining a little bit here. Give me a towel. Yeah, your mom keeps threatening she's going to get me one of them can opener things. Like, I'm a man.
Twist it open.
I'm supposed to. Well, it's got a handle on it, so you get more leverage. A little more broth in there. Give that a stir up. Yep. You want to do that? And when that starts to get a little more, get back in the pot. Pasta's looking good. It ain't done a whole lot, it's just sat there. Got that big band thing going on. Alright. So it's definitely a chunky soup. Chunky. It's chunky. 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 A little white down. 5 o'clock. And now we're going to go in with a little bit of the roux and see where we're at. Everything good there, champ?
Make sure.
Right. Check our doneness on our vegetables.
Good?
Mm-hmm. Carrot's still got a little bit of a bite, which ain't bad.
The song is from Portal.
From Portal?
Oh, it's a cover.
I remember songs in Portal having words.
There's a lyrical song at the very end of the first one.
Oh, is there?
It's called Still Alive. It's very funny.
Go in with the rest of the roux. Scrape that down. Get all that goodness in there. And as the heat comes up on that, there it goes. It starts to get a little bit of a body on it. It's nothing that's going to be thick like a gravy or anything. It's just though the taste and the flavor of the broth is able to coat everything that's inside the soup, which is not a bad thing. Taster spoon. Now we're at a point to where we can taste the broth. Don't forget it's going to be blazing hot.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice. Need a little more salt though. I like the heat. Heat's got a good. It's at a good plus. A little more salt. Maybe a little more garlic. This is granulated garlic, not garlic salt. Don't want to put salt on salt. That would be bad. Give that a mix around. And we'll give it another taste. See where we're at. Get the peppers out of there. It's got like 4 pieces of crushed red pepper flake in it. Chicken is done. There you go. So it's, I mean, as you can probably tell, it tastes like a chicken noodle soup because it has everything that a chicken noodle soup has in it.
Well,
Except, well, the noodles are over there, but you get the idea. So then we're going in with the parsley. It's a lot of parsley, but I don't want to waste it. Turn the heat off. Give that a mix up. Then we're going to come back over with our pasta. Pasta's got a more than, it's a little bit under al dente because it's going into an extremely hot liquid.
It'll cook it the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's right. It'll finish it off for sure. In with the pasta. That was about a cup and a half of raw pasta that was cooked. I don't remember the name of what it's called. Hold on, I'll tell you the name.
Twisty. Twisty pasta.
Yeah, it's twisty. It's an Italian pasta called gemelli. Gemelli. Mario, Luigi, they know about it.
Yeah.
Scrape it all down into the pot, give it a big stir. Yeah, looks pretty good. So, nice. Now I'm just going to take this until the pasta is where it needs to be. And then I'll throw it in the very back of the refrigerator and cool it down real quick. And then we'll have soup for the rest of the week. At least that's the plan.
This is from Sonic.
Oh, is it?
Classic Sonic.
So I'm going to pop this camera off and do a little close-up. So y'all can get in there and see what it looks like. See the pasta and the chunky vegetables, that nice parsley. Looking good in the neighborhood. So guys, I think I'm going to leave you with that picture right there, that soup in that pot. No sense in plating it up because that's not what we're eating tonight. Like I said, this is soup that we have for lunch during the week. And we just ran out this week, had to make a little extra, so there it is. So we're going to stop the stream there, hit the live button. Appreciate everybody coming by. Anybody that's watching it on the back side, if you're not following, I appreciate it. If you don't want to, then don't. Y'all have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it might be, wherever you're at. Talk to you later. Bye.